almost to the mountain.
He had overcome the darkness. He had reached the mountain. He could finally find his sister.
Okay, so I'm still there we go. Bramble. River of blood. Back here one last time. The end of the nightmare. Oh.
As he reached the summit, Olle felt regret. Not stop his sister from being taken. Regret that he could not stop the woman from drowning her child.
Oh, other side. We have to clear away the bramble. Okay.
Regret that he had killed the shapeshifter in the forest. Now the mountain stood before him, and he wished he could ask their forgiveness. He had reached the end that Tuva had pointed him towards. Now, entering the halls of the mountain, Olle was ready to find his sister.
King Nils. Interesting. You know, if they give you a free cam like this, there's probably something to find, but... Gooba's library one last time.
Exhausted, bloody, and at his wits' end, King Nils came to a witch's house on the outskirts of his kingdom. He fell to his knees, begging the witch to help cure his son, and she agreed. The witch explained that the flower held tremendous power that could only very carefully be used for good. The witch instructed he only use a single petal. Using the whole bloom would only invite death. Ulrich began to recover, but discontent at the royal line had grown in the kingdom following King Niels' bloody campaign. The next day, King Niels found his son dead, and the last light holding his darkness at bay was snuffed out. Heartbroken, King Niels turned to the bloom which had promised life, and instead saw it as an escape from his suffering. The witch, having come to visit the king and the prince, looked at the nightmarish scene in despair. She raised a mountain on top of King Niels and shackled him using the same bramble that he let loose upon the kingdom. To this day, the trolls still feed him as punishment for his evil deed.
So this is the way we go now. We've entered the king's chamber. Goblet, king and his wife, the baby, the king and his son, with his sword. Okay, it's a good starting place, ain't it?
Oh,
Clock hand. Two. Six. Is the horse have a number? Why would it let me look at it? It's the pine cones. There. 10. Six. 2. 10. I think I got it. I solved this without a guide the first try when I was at my buddy Jacob's house. And I helped him get to this section. Ah. Right. Key. Keeping an eye out for any extra collectibles. That big door in the distance is where we're going. I'm not sure I should stick around here, but... Yeah, and I was helping my buddy Jacob with this part too, but by the time we got here, it was... It was about time for me to leave, so... help him finish. I think that happened last time too. I mean, it seemed like I could do it, you know? Ollie, Ollie, Ollie! Gotta jump on top of it. That way. Yeah, that was kind of a sticky situation, but I got the gist of it now. No, Ollie, get off. No. Stuck on a hammer. That was weird. I was like, okay, good. That was kind of redonkulous. Like, I got stuck and I don't know how. I wonder what they're doing here. Oh, it has to be level. Okay. I think I see it. It has to be kind of there.
Mountain King who was meant to be hidden forever was now revealed. He just had to reach the sack before Lillimor ended up as the giant's dinner.
Yes. Oh, we have to go around. Maybe we have to climb up that, but... The sword. Is he asleep? This sure is something. It's alright, sister, I'm here now. Oh sure, how about dessert? Why not? Alright, so far so good. one out of the way. Now we move on to phase 2. Now here comes the real fun! You know, this song, I never had any real feelings for it until this game. I'm sorry. Oh boy. Alright, now all that's left is the left side, or his left, my right, his right, my left. I think one more. We did it! First try too! I thought I would have a little trouble with this one, but...
Bramble weakened. The Mountain King saw clearly for the first time in centuries. And what he saw reminded him of his beloved son. He would not lose him again. This time, King Nils would overcome the darkness.
The flower. The cursed bloom. I like it, we're already moving before we even get up. That's hilarious.
The source of the curse blossomed. King Nils tore the bramble rooted in his back and brought it all to an end. The only way to get to Lillimor was now up and in.
Cue the opened way from SOTC. Almost there. Almost there. The Mountain King trophy earned. Prince Rain returned just before his end. What a tale. Oh my gosh. Oh! She actually cut him open to escape with the stone. Here I am in my own bloody stain. So he actually did die for a moment. Even though this is a horror game, this is also a fairy tale.
Had one last gift to give to Ole.
There'll be no sad endings today. The light. I think it's time we bailed.
The Mountain King dead, his prison started to crumble.
Lemos!
Lemus would always look after his friend.
So he protected us and got us all the way home. Interesting how a guy like him gets around, huh?
A nightmare woke her up. Frightened by her memories, she searched for her brother's comfort. But he was nowhere to be found.
I think the picture got a little lighter. It's like, wasn't it kind of like darker and scarier initially? Oh, so I guess she's 9 and... Oh, she's 11 and he's 9. Their mom's measuring their height. There's all my figurines. The gnome, the llamas, Kraxens, Skulksriet, Pesta. I know there's room for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. So I missed 6. Crap. I was trying not to. I was looking at everywhere I thought I could find something, but I guess they're a little bit more conspicuous. Home again, trophy earned.
However, the darkness outside did not scare her. Because she knew she had her brother.
Aww. What a happy ending. What a great game overall. I wanted to play it as soon as I, saw it and delved more into it. More I saw from it, because I watched other YouTubers play it, like Daz Games, and of course all the other big names. Good gravy, that's loud. But yeah. I guess the ending's gotta play out. That was really great, guys. Enjoyed every second of it. there were a couple puzzles I got stumped on, like the gnome hide and seek and that third, the third Draugr encounter in the Plague Village. But they weren't too terrible. Of course, you know, there were a couple times like I had to learn how to handle certain things. Especially with some of the boss fights, especially Nackins, because like, this might seem like you were safe in some areas, apparently there was something else I might have overlooked, or it didn't appear so safe, because like, because you saw it was kind of the same deal with the forge in the mountain, because like, somehow I slipped and lost control of my motion, and I got tripped up and got stuck and exposed where I thought I might be safe, or got moved out of the safe area unintentionally. But yeah, that was amazing. Yeah, I think I practically beat most of them on my first try. I think the only ones I didn't were Nakin and Pesta, but I mean, yeah, that rat attack of hers is definitely tricky, and the whole violin section, yeah, was definitely a learning experience of its own. But I'm not upset. It wasn't unfair. I didn't make any real stupid mistakes that were, you know, within my known knowledge of how to deal with it. Just there's a bit more to it that met the eye than what me or anyone would have initially thought. But yeah, I had a lot of real fun. But a lot of my deaths were like outside of the boss fights, like, you know, knowing where to go and accidentally misstepping into a hazard or something. But hey, I had a lot of fun, and I really love the game. I love the story. I love mythology, and especially Scandinavian, Norse, or Swedish mythology. Northern mythology is definitely the most interesting. I see why people turn to it a lot. But yeah, that was amazing, and this was a good way to prep for Little Nightmares 3. It was a good way to prep for Hellblade 2: Senua's Saga. And it was also a good way to yeah. And I started and beat this game around its 1-year anniversary, so yeah, that's a win in general. Whew. But yeah, that was epic. Truly an epic adventure, and even if it was kind of like, it's in the same genre of Little Nightmares, you know, horror puzzle adventure. But as its own thing, it was really great, and this game definitely deserves more coverage, especially if you're a horror fan and a mythology fan. And I really liked the characters, liked all the monsters and the main characters who were involved. I loved the story and bond between the two siblings. I loved everything about this game. For an indie, 10 out of 10. Straight 10 out of 10. And the music was really great too. A lot of the tracks here I listened to on repeat on a certain basis. They did a really good job with this game overall, and I don't think we will, because like this is just a complete, you know, fairy tale now, but a complete story. But there's always a part of me that's killing for more. I would like to see a sequel if possible. If not, it's fine. It's totally fine. This was totally awesome. So I hope you all enjoyed this little series, and I shall see you in the next one. Next up should definitely be Stellar Blade at the end of the week. See y'all then. Peace out.